wanted to do a monthly astrology update depending on what your sign is. So let me know how you like this video. I usually do longer tarot readings, but I wanted to do something more simple so that you guys can watch something a little shorter and uplifting. This month right now I'm doing what are you healing right now, and you can be based off your sun, your moon sign, even your Venus sign. It can even get involved in your Mars. Depending on what your question is, you can really start to heal yourself when you start to ask more questions. So that's what this is about. We're using the deck of Healing Yourself by Ina Segal. I leave the decks down below in the description box. We're also using Legendary Ladies by Anne Sheen, and this deck is about healing as well and using the divine feminine, the compassionate part of our hearts, to really help us heal and ascend and really become our greater power. So this is about helping basically raise your intuition, your inner guide, and help you heal. So we're going to see what each sign is going through. If you're not into astrology, you can just fast forward to whatever point you feel called, and there'll most likely be a message for you. You can also look up your astrology, your birth chart. I will leave a link down below on where to find your birth chart if you're interested in looking for that. Someone who is in or not into astrology, please leave a comment down below and let me know your experience with astrology. I love hearing other people, what they relate to, what sun, moon sign they are. I love reflecting on that. I personally am a Scorpio with a Virgo moon, if you didn't guess. So shout out to any Scorpios or Virgo moons. I know we're a little crazy. Anyways, I think that you have to be a little bit mad in order to have an imagination. So if anyone else feels a little bit misunderstood, know that you are not alone. That is why I created this channel. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me and for tuning in and listening. All right, I'm really going to get started now. Let's start with the earth signs. So we are going to see what Capricorn, what message does Capricorn need to hear in terms of healing themselves. What does Capricorn need to hear? Oh, hello. Capricorn, you're healing your home right now. You're really cleaning and clearing space in your home right now, especially for the new year. I feel like you're really cleaning out closets. You're really taking care of things, whether it's your internal or external home. I'm seeing a little bit of both, but I'm really seeing you ground yourself in your reality, in your words, and in your existence. So it's really important to make sure that you are sending the messages, sending the letters, taking care of any contracts, anything that needs to be taken care of, and really making sure that you're lighting the way yourself and taking responsibility, because you are someone with a truly beautiful character and you have a lot to say, I feel, and it's really important to make sure that you are writing things down and taking care of business, because this is going to really help whatever you feel needed to say in this moment. For your journey right now, that's something that you're healing right now, is your home life and speaking up is what I'm seeing, Capricorn. And then for your Legendary Lady short message, we have Oba, domesticity. So that's also about domestic, that's about home life. So yeah, someone's knocking on your door. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. I just hit my elbow because I move a lot, I adjust. So it's really important to adjust whatever's needed at home and really make sure you're coming from a place of compassion and love. I'm seeing a lot of unconditional pink. There may be a pink aura around you. So really make sure that you are using this energy of self-love and healing in your home. You're clearing your space, you're practicing feng shui, you're lighting candles, you're also paying attention to whatever candles you light, right? There's also a candle in the background for her. So making sure that you are paying attention and you are really looking at the signs in front of you. You don't have to seek elsewhere, they're in your home. There's a lot going on in your home, a lot of magic you are creating. So Capricorn, continue to stay grounded within yourself, but also take the time to rest and practice that self-love. So what is something going on in your life that you need to hear right now that Spirit wants to let us know? Virgo. Hello. We have beauty, and it's the number 17, which is the star. Are you really seeing things clearly? Are you seeing your reality as beautiful, or are you seeing all the things in scarcity, all the things that you don't have? Really make sure that you're showing off your talents and skills to the world. Not everything is on a superficial level. You really have to work for things that you want. You can have the most beautiful thing to say, but not have enough of an audience for you to be able to become whatever influencer you think that you need to be successful. Don't validate yourself on the amount of people that are showing you love, that are showing you appreciation. Make sure you appreciate yourself is what I'm hearing, and make sure that you are taking care of your of yourself and the way you talk to yourself and the way you believe in yourself at this time, because it's really important to not let the influence of whatever people in the background are talking, because whatever they're saying is not truth. It's they're projecting their insecurities on you, and it's really important to not internalize anyone else's insecurities. Let's see what message we have from the legendary ladies for Virgo. We have Hina, courage. So it's going to take a lot of courage to really break free from whatever I'm seeing chains are holding you. Ooh, shaking things up. I have some fluorite on the table, and both of my fluorite towers fell. So there's something you're really learning right now. And whatever people are in your life are lessons in order for you to gain this courage. Continue to follow your intuition. When I see this purple, this new moon, I think of magic, I think of intuition, and I think of someone who is very clairsentient. And sometimes when you're a feeler and you're very sensitive and you're maybe highly sensitive or just be sensitive to other people's energy, it takes a lot of courage to speak what you're feeling, because you feel a lot, you think a lot, you imagine a lot. But the beautiful thing about this is it's letting you know you have an insane imagination, and it's going to bring you a lot of success. So make sure that you are expressing yourself, Virgo, and you're having the courage to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, and you're walking in the direction of your stars. You're walking in the direction of your path, because there's a lot of beauty you have to bring to this world. Have the courage to bring it. All right, we're going to move on to Taurus. What message do we have for Taurus? What is Taurus healing? What is Taurus healing? What message do we have for Taurus? We have entrapment, which is 34, and it adds to 7, which is all about reflection. I'm seeing the medicine doctor in the back, and I'm seeing someone who's just not in control. So what I feel like is, Taurus, you feel out of control right now. You may feel like you are stuck in one place. You may feel stagnant energy, but it's really important to keep the right people around you if you're going to have anyone around you. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depleted, if you're feeling just not yourself, then know that you need to take yourself out of that surroundings. Surround yourself with people that love and care about you, but also remember it's important to spend time alone. If someone is codependent with you, if someone is really holding on and attaching themselves to you, is it your energy or their energy that you're really feeling? It's really important to gain your own independence and gain your own character, and it's really important to separate yourself from whatever entrapment you're feeling, whether it's too much work, too much knowledge of one thing. It is important to learn, but all you have to do is take the notes and release it, and know that you have made the effort by taking the notes, whether they're mental notes or physical notes. Continue to study, but make sure that you're not feeling trapped, is what I'm hearing for you, Taurus. Let's see what legendary ladies message we have for Taurus. What legendary ladies message do we have for Taurus? What is something that they're healing? What is something that is going to help their intuition at this time gain clarity? Okay, we have a lot going on. Lakshmi, abundance. We have hell, rebirth. We have Hathor, joy, and we have Xochiqueta. You can read that. I can't pronounce her name, but she's a beautiful goddess, and I'm actually going to honor her by reading her from the deck. I forget what she represents. Xochitl, she's an Aztec goddess. She's the flower goddess of Xochiquesta. Is guiding you to embrace all the good things in your life and honor them with gratitude. Now is the time to acknowledge your many blessings. So she's coming through to bless, because I feel like you've gone through a lot of transformation, because you got 2 gods from the underworld, Hathor and Rebirth. So you're really being known that you're being told that yes, you've gone through a lot, you've had a lot of darkness in your life, but you were able to transform, you were able to find joy through this rebirth, and it's going to bring you great abundance when you come from that place again. Because I feel like you've been to that paradise, you felt that paradise, and you're being reminded when you feel gratitude for your experience, what you're going through right now, that's when you're going to get out of this entrapment, Taurus. So allow yourself to feel joy, allow yourself to feel gratitude. You went through this rebirth, you went through this experience so that you could find the joy and peace that you are feeling, that you are deserving and allowed to feel. So we're going to move on to air signs. Let's see, what are you feeling? Libra, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Libra, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Libra, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Libra, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? It says home again. So right now is the time before the new year to really take care of your home, your internal and external home, Libra. I feel like there is a confirmation that Spirit wants me to grab, so we're going to go ahead and see. Have patience. You may have felt like you're going through a lot of disconnection right now. Know that you are rising right now. You are receiving a lot of help from above in your home. I feel like you are someone who is connecting with angels and connecting with your intuition, and they're letting you know to continue to listen to the music, continue to meditate, continue to listen to your emotions, and to really take care of your internal home is what I'm seeing. And Libra, I'm just saying there's a lot of beautiful purity you bring. These are the same feminine energy, so there's a lot of divine feminine energy you bring. You're very nurturing, you're very compassionate. People really find home within you, so it's really important to take the time to rest so that you can be your best self, so that you can bring your best foot forward, so that you cannot feel depleted. It's really important for you to take care of your internal home. We'll see what message we have from the legendary ladies. We have muses, inspiration, and we have the same harp again. So you could be into music, playing music, involved in music, or receiving messages through music. Take the time to really assess what resonates with you and make sure that you're recognizing what an inspiration you are for others. We have that feather again. You have this angel energy. People see you and they're like, wow, this person is an angel in my life. Like you are so kind, you are so humble. And when you are in that, you have that energy of humility, you really inspire people, you really make people feel uplifted. You almost like are a cure for depression, but you have to remember that you are important too, and you can't cure everyone's depression. You have to make sure that you are just being in your present moment and doing all that you can in the present moment. You will continue to inspire people with your beautiful grace. I'm just saying there's something about you that's magnetic, and you're going to be attracting a lot of people your way and opportunities, Libra. So make sure you're taking the time to balance yourself. Okay, so we're going to move on to Gemini. What is Gemini healing? What is Gemini healing? What is Gemini healing? What is Gemini healing? It says, Gemini, say what you mean. Okay, so you guys are very talkative. You guys are very articulate sign, and it's really important for you not to be people-pleasing. Okay, that's something that is guilty. A lot of people are guilty of, and it's important for you to follow your inner guide and make sure that you are always being your authentic self. It's important to, yes, listen to others and be there for others and support others, but it's also important to not sacrifice your ideals, your virtue for what other people have to say. It's okay to walk away from people, places, or things that no longer resonate with your frequency or your beliefs. You don't have to always agree with people, but that doesn't mean you have to sit there and listen. So make sure that you're taking the time to rest. I'm seeing the winter time, so that may be important for you to really have some sort of renewal, or just maybe there's just a lot going on in your home life, and just people's energy around you could be conflicting, and it's really important to separate yourself from that energy. So this is the legendary ladies. What message do we have for Gemini? We have morality. So I was talking about your virtue, and I was talking about all that, and we have Allah, morality. She is in Africa, the creator, one of the creators of the universe. So it's really important for you to recognize that everyone has their own ideals of how we were created, and it's really important for you to respect other people's belief, but remember that you are allowed to practice your own unique expression in this world. You have a strong sense of morality, and that's the most important key character trait to remember when you're going through any sort of transcendent process to take with you. Yes, there are parts of us that fall off, like we shed skin, but there are certain parts of us, like our heart, that always stay with us. So really continue to practice that morality, Gemini. You are someone that people like to talk to, and it's important to really not get lost in anyone's character and have fun experiencing yourself. All right, we have Aquarius. Next is Aquarius. We have Aquarius. What is Aquarius feeling and feeling right now? What is Aquarius feeling and feeling right now? We have unleash your creativity. I feel this heavily for Aquarius because you guys are strong individuals, and you guys are very unique. You value authenticity. You value when people bring their quirkiness and their radical self to the table. You really have fun with people that know how to be themselves, and it's important for you to not feel blocked in this world that we live in this matrix that we live in, and make sure that you're not feeling like a robot. You're bringing your magic to the table. I saw there was something that was brought to my attention the other day, an experiment that was with autonomous living and with robots versus humans. And the autonomous robots, they developed poetry, and humans developed their own poetry as well. And they were judged, and the judges didn't know who wrote what, and the humans always won when it came to art. So it's really important to not feel conditioned or not feel like there's some sort of programmed living in a certain way that's going to be better. There's no need for this perfection. There's no such thing as perfection, and nothing can bring the magic that you do to this world. No matter how much they try, whatever it is that's your skill is your skill. If it's talking to people, if it's creating things, if it's art, if it's keeping people, if it's healing, if it's just accepting right now. Because sometimes seasons change and our purposes change, and it's important not to get stuck in how things are going to be and controlling. So make sure that you are taking the time to focus on your shadows, okay? And we have compassion and creativity. So we have Kali coming through. So making sure that you're accepting your shadows and accepting the duality of life and finding some sort of neutral point. We have Kuan Yin, all about compassion. Make sure that you are having compassion for yourself. This is really going to help your creativity when you come from a heart center. When you allow yourself to surrender to the peace and love and grace that's natural about you. Because we have a deity of creation coming through, which is basically what we were talking about with healing your creativity, letting you know that there is a lot you have to create in this world. But first you have to believe in yourself and separate yourself from any sort of illusion that there is a certain particular doctrine that you need to follow in order to be accepted this grace. You already have it within you. So make sure, Aquarius, that you are expressing your beautiful radical self. All these cards are so different. You are so diverse. Accept your diversity and bring this adversity to the world because they need it. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. I did Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So now we're on water signs. So let's do Cancer. Cancer, what are you feeling? What are you healing? Cancer, what are you feeling? What are you healing? What are you feeling? What are you healing? We have self-love. So you guys are big givers. You guys love to help others. You guys love to uplift people. But right now, Spirit's telling you to take the time to find your heart center, to really cleanse your energy, clear your space, and really unleash this veil that you've put in front of yourself. I feel like you give a lot of your time to other people, and it's important for you to start planning things more for yourself, start to set agendas more for yourself, not to be afraid to go to the grocery store alone, not to be afraid to do things on your own, not to be afraid to go for a walk or go and experience life on your own. You are able to experience life without anyone else around you. It's not that you are being selfish. There's a little bit of selflessness in recognizing that you are starting to absorb too much energy around you, and it's important for you to observe that, and it's important for you to separate yourself from that and go and spend time with nature is what I'm hearing for you, Cancer. Spend time alone. Make sure that you're spending time recharging is what I'm hearing. You don't have to just recharge your crystals. You need to recharge yourself. You are someone who is highly intuitive, and your expression is very important right now. But you're highly intuitive, and that means you're very sensitive. So it's important to recharge and separate from whatever intuitive energy that you're feeling. In separating intuition from anxiety, Cancer, we have individuality, Liu Han coming out, and we have Mat, justice coming out. So you really deserve to express your individuality, but first you need to gain the independence to find your individuality, and it will bring you a lot of justice. You are someone who is a mediator for others, and it's important for you to find this equanimity for yourself because you are deserving as well, Cancer. All right, we have the energy of Pisces coming through. Pisces, what are you feeling? What are you healing? Pisces, what are you feeling? What are you healing? We have self-sabotage. Pisces, I feel like you are someone who is a conflict avoidant, and I feel like instead of just facing your fears or facing your truth, you start to just walk away from things that you actually should be facing. Instead of walking away, you start to repeat certain cycles or numb your pain through indulging on too much TV, too much social media, smoking, drinking, whatever, knowledge, too much knowledge, thinking too much, and just really overthinking is what I'm seeing, and not having your candle lit. I'm seeing that you are someone who, you're luminiferous personality is being dimmed right now because you are someone who is escaping and not facing what it is you want. You know, with that high sense of intuition, we have the owl, we have the moon, you're a water sign, you're Pisces, you're one of the master signs, you're the last sign. So that's known to be someone who is reincarnated 12 times. You've experienced this lifetime so many times. I feel like you're just an old soul and you're like, I'm giving up. But Spirit's asking you to stop sabotaging yourself and stop giving up and start really believing more in yourself. We have the legendary ladies coming through. See what message you wants to come through. I just saw the word ascension. So know that whatever you're doing is blocking you from ascending to the next level, is blocking your opportunities from coming to the next level. I feel like you think that you made it, or you think that there's not more to see, but there's so much more grace that wants to come your way. Yep, we have the goddess of magic. I'm seeing a lot of shadows that you're facing right now, but this shadows that you're facing is going to help you find your magic, help you find your inner spirit, help you find balance in your mind, body, and spirit is what I'm seeing. Hecate represents the maiden, the crown, and the woman, or in the queen. So know that you are someone who brings that inner goddess magic. I'm going to go ahead and read Hecate in honor for her so I don't butcher it, because I'm trying to do quick reading. It says, time to get witchy with it. Goddess of magic and queen of crossroads. Hecate reminds us that we are the crux of our own power. You'll be at your most magical power now, and Hecate is reinforcing that. They're letting you know, stop doubting yourself. They're letting you know you can work with whatever tools of manifestation, laws of physics, whatever magic, alchemy you want. You are someone who brings that to the table. So stop not neglecting your magic is what I'm hearing, Pisces. Allow yourself to express your magic because you are very magical. We're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, message for Scorpio. We have hole in the soul. Oh, okay, we're gonna do another one. Okay, we're gonna pull another one, but I already know what this is about, Scorpio, and I'm really sorry if you've lost anyone, and whether this was a partner or an actual angel that has now ascended to heaven. Know that things may feel really hard for you right now with that Phoenix rising, because you had to let go of this angel, this person that took a huge part of your soul. Now that they're always going to be, know that they're always going to be a part of your heart now. Know that by letting go of this person is showing how you love them. Love is freedom. And it may hurt. It may feel like this Phoenix rising. It may feel like you are just burnt to ashes. It may feel like this love bomb exploded and everything's done. The whole world is gonna end. It just may feel like that sometimes, right? And I'm really feeling this heavy energy, this emotional Scorpio water energy is coming out. And it's letting me know that whatever transitions, whatever transformation, whatever things happen, whatever things you lost in the past, they're to help you grow and to help you move forward through this transition. Continue to use the knowledge and the wisdom that has graced you in the past. This is the same girl coming through in here. They're letting you know you are growing and you are rising, and whatever in the past gave you this sadness was natural, and you're only human. You are allowed to experience whatever feelings you're going through and whatever loss that you went through. I'm sorry. Let's see what legendary ladies, what message do we have for Scorpio? Yeah, there was some transition. Okay, you're going to be seeing them in butterflies. Okay, this is the butterfly goddess, the Aztec butterfly goddess. Xochitl. She's the goddess of gratitude, here today to let you know that this person, if you lost anyone, they're so grateful for you. They want you to continue to balance your home and take care of your surroundings, take care of your family, take care of, most importantly, yourself, but make sure that you're acknowledging all the beauty around you. They're so grateful for you and grateful for the universe for bringing them into your life. They're accepting that it's a time for you to transition, it's a time for you to fly on your own, and it's a time for you to be on your own, and they're giving you the space for you to be on your own is what I'm hearing from this ancestor energy. So allow yourself to practice the gratitude for this experience that you're going through, Scorpio. You're coming out stronger, and you're going to receive a lot of blessings and grace from this knowledge, from this wisdom, from this experience that you're going through. This is really connecting you to your ancestors. All right, right, we're gonna move on. It got really hot, of course, because we're talking about fire signs. We're gonna talk about Aries. Let's see, what are you feeling? What are you feeling, Aries? We are, oh, I didn't mean to pull two, but we pulled two. It says procrastination and victim consciousness. Okay, so yeah, take accountability and responsibility for your life. Are you really taking care of business, or are you procrastinating a little? Let your intuition guide you with that black cat in the background. But really make sure that you are, if you see something dirty, clean it then. If you see something out of place, fix it then. Don't wait. Make sure you are doing things now, because if you wait till later, you're really going to feel this energy of regret, which is something that everything does happen for a reason, but you are also in control of the direction that things go. There is such thing as the Doppler effect, and that's when the things that your position affects your surroundings and how you perceive things. So make sure that you are using that effect as momentum for your surroundings, because if you don't, you're going to start feeling like a victim to your surroundings, and why me, why this, why that, and you're going to feel trapped. And it's really important for you to surrender. With that number 12 is the Hangman. Make sure that you surrender to the universe in whatever it is that you're going through, Aries. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to be a child, to allow your inner child to be expressed, because children understand that it takes time to learn. No child comes out of the womb walking. They learn. Some of it learn it at 9 months, some of it learn it at a year and a half. Everyone has their own time for learning and their own experiences that bring them their own individuality. So make sure that you are surrendering, Aries, at this time to the universe, and you're allowing yourself to find the discipline and grace in your daily living. It's going to really help you break whatever karmic cycle if you feel like you're in one, or it's going to help you just find more happiness and pure joy in your life, Aries. Let's see what Goddess Legendary Ladies message we have for Aries in terms of what are they healing, what are they feeling. Individuality literally came out when I pulled it, but we're pulling the card underneath it, and it is Saraswati. Sometimes we have to repeat things a few times in order for us to really be able to reverberate them, and it's important to really slow down, because sometimes we mispronounce things, and that's how life is. If we don't slow down, we start to misinterpret things, and it's important for you to have that enlightenment in your daily living, because that's what Saraswati is about. She's about enlightenment. She's actually riding a graceful swan, so there may be some love coming into your life or love around you, but you're not seeing it because you are seeing what you don't have, not the love that is around you. There is abundance and grace around you. So continue to open the books, continue to do the continue to experience life so that you can receive the knowledge, and allow yourself to open your crown chakra is what I'm seeing, Aries, so that you can have that natural wisdom and really stay in an elevated place, Aries. All right, we're going to talk about who is next. We have Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius, what are you healing? What are you feeling, Sagittarius? What are you feeling? And happy birthday, Sagittarius. What are you feeling? What are you healing right now? It's your birthday month. What are you feeling? What are you healing? Hello. Okay, it says discover your life purpose, and we also have alchemy, and we have take off your mask, which is interesting. So I feel like Sagittarius, right now you're being called to really focus on your life purpose, focus on yourself, because this is a time of renewal. You're entering a time where you're entering another age for you. It's another age, and it's really important for you to recognize that you are growing, and it's important to adapt to your surroundings, and for you to take off your masks, for you to be honest and real with yourself. Maybe write some things down, what you're grateful for this year, what achievements you want to make next year, but really making sure that you're being honest with yourself, and you are also taking a break, taking off your shoes, and you are relaxing, taking off your masks, knowing that the right people will accept you for who you are, and they love to hear from you, but you are not expressing yourself because you're not being honest with them. So it's important for you to take off any masks that you are feeling in your life right now, because those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. We have 25 alchemy, so letting you know, yeah, use this time of reflection if you have time alone to really practice your alchemy, practice your magic, practice your craft, because you are very skilled and you are very recognized is what I'm hearing. So allow this recognition and allow this potential and this art that you bring to the table to shine, and to share that with the right environment is what I'm seeing. Make sure that you're keeping the right environment around you. There may be some things in your home that you're working on, so make sure that you're staying balanced in your environment, Sagittarius. Let's see what message we have from the legendary ladies for Sagittarius. What are you healing? What are you feeling? Sagittarius, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Okay, it says Ixchel, reinvention, and then we have Hell, rebirth. So these are both transitioning goddesses. So you're going through a really big transition right now, and you're being asked, how do you want to take your next steps? Do you want to take the long path, or do you want to take the short path? Make sure you're working smarter, not harder, and that means taking the time to be clairaugnisant, to be aware of your feelings, and to take the time to deal with your emotional pain, whatever you feel like your shadows, whatever you feel like you're not worthy. Make sure that you're taking time to accept that those are your powers, those are also your strengths, and allow yourself to find peace and prosperity in your daily living, so that you don't have to feel like you need to wear any masks. You are fine just the way you are. Yes, we're growing every year and you're entering a new cycle, but that doesn't mean you have to have things a certain way, or you need to be this perfect individual. Your innocence is something that's always going to be a part of you, and that doesn't mean that you're going to not have a dual side. You are someone who is going through a very big transition, so allow yourself to have some peace in knowing that that means there's some unknown factors, and allow that unknown to give you the anticipation for new beginnings is what I'm seeing, Sagittarius. There's a lot of new beginnings that want to come through for you. And last but not least, we have Leo. Leo, what are you healing? What are you feeling right now, Leo? What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now, Leo? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Leo, what are you healing? What are you feeling? Phoenix rising, soulmate. So I feel like right now you're really attached to an idea with a person, with that soulmate. I feel like there's some separation with this person, and it may feel like you are really going through a dark time. And this could just be a dark night of the soul that's really challenging you to release any codependent energy and find the temperance and reverence within yourself, so that you can really bring more humility to your relationship. You needed this time alone. You needed this time alone to deal with your emotions. You may feel like your partner has left or abandoned you, or you may feel abandoned. And if that's the case, make sure that you are recognizing that this is the time to write down what's going on and how you're feeling, because it's important to remember that not all the good times, when you are someone, when you're in that Six of Cups, when you're in that like reconciliation energy, you have to remember that this person also made some mistakes. It's not just your fault. So take some acceptance and knowing that it's not your fault. I mean, take some accountability and knowing it takes two people to have a partnership, but know that it takes two people to make it work. So make sure that you're taking the time for yourself to really be aware and to acknowledge that. So we'll see what legendary ladies want to come through. Make sure you're having the wisdom in protecting your energy. And I'm seeing Oya, expression and individuality. So you really needed this time alone so that you can express your own willpower, so that you cannot feel your power taken away. I feel like this person may have really blocked your individuality, may have blocked your expression, and it's really important for you to have some compassion and forgive yourself for not being what you feel is your truest potential. It's important to have some compassion for yourself and forgive yourself, Leo, because right now is a time for you to express yourself, not stay stuck in any previous past energy, so that your real soulmate, so that the person that is meant to be with you can come forward again. If it could, just recognize what's meant to be will be, Leo. So don't put too much pressure on yourself and allow yourself to forgive yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in.